Hello and welcome to Bitesize. I'm Pete.
And I'm Kristin, and we are back again to talk with you about some of the Vertiv products. We've been doing a weekly video for LinkedIn talking about the different Liebert and Vertiv products and how they apply to you and the customer.
Awesome. So this week is part one of our two-part special on PDUs, or power distribution units. So this week we're going to be talking about two of our current products, the MPH2 and the MPX modular solution. So that's what we got for this week. Next week we have our special guest, Kerry from Geist, who's going to be joining Kristin to talk about our Geist solution, which is new to our portfolio for this year.
Right. So do you want to kick off with why anyone even cares about a power strip?
Sure. Okay. So the purpose of a power distribution unit, PDU, is to essentially provide power from the UPS to all of the IT equipment within the server cabinet itself. So your servers, your networking gear, your Avocent gear, that all requires power. So essentially the purpose of the power distribution is to provide that service.
And as just a quick interjection, some people may not know why this really even matters, but this very often is the very last piece of the pie. So the customer is waiting to make determinations on what kind of equipment they're going to put in their cabinet. So maybe they have some old legacy equipment that may require 515 or 520 outlets, and then they've got brand new equipment that they're installing, and that's usually C13 and C19 outlets. So they're making those determinations before they order their power strip so that they have the right outlets.
Yeah.
And it can sometimes get lost in the wash, and so that's part of our job, is to work with you and the customer and make sure you have everything all squared away, because at the end of the day, if you don't have this power strip in the cabinet, your equipment doesn't run because it has no power. So it seems like an insignificant piece, but it's a pretty important part.
Awesome. Yeah, good point. So I'll start off today by talking about the MPH2. So this comes in a variety of different configurations, everything from single phase to three-phase power, 20, 30 and 60 amp offerings, and a variety of different outlets. So we can provide like your C13 or C19s. A variety of different solutions depending on the layout of your data center. We can also make this as elaborate as you need it in terms of monitoring. So we can monitor at the outlet level or at the entire rack, the entire unit level, depending on how granular you essentially want to monitor the power that's going through the IT systems. So that's the MPH2 kind of in a nutshell.
And one other point is that on both of these products, you can go all the way down to the outlet level and be able to turn power on and off. So you can power cycle equipment through these power strips. You can also hang off in the little card, there's outlets or little plugs that you can hang off environmental sensors, so you can sense the cooling, what's going on with the cooling, or contacts, like if you want to know if a door is open or closed. So
Awesome.
they're pretty powerful little pieces of equipment. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the MPX quickly.
Sure.
This is our modular unit, and what it is the bottom of it is a chassis. So this chassis provides the communications, so all of the monitoring or switching that you want to be able to do runs along the chassis, as well as the actual power. But the beauty of this is that all of these different modules can be customized to what the customer needs. So maybe they've got some legacy equipment that requires 515s or 520s. They can have a module for that, and then maybe everything else is new and they need C13s and C19s, so have modules for that. And then let's say they refresh and change out all of that old legacy equipment, and now that equipment needs C13s and C19s. So all you do is you take off the old module and you install the new module, but the installation is all hot swappable. Everything stays up and running, and then you put your new outlets in their little, what we call a branch module. So then all of your equipment stays up and running, and you're able to refresh your equipment without bringing your power strip down.
So it's like Lego.
It's really like Legos. It's pretty cool. The MPX. It's been a very successful product for us.
Awesome, great stuff. Well, that's our overview of our current PDU offerings. Like I said, next week we're going to be talking about our Geist solutions. So make sure you tune in next week for that solution.
And don't forget to go to our Tech Plan LinkedIn page and sign up to follow us, and you have the chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card.
Awesome. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.